President Trump returns to the White House after being hospitalized with coronavirus. Within minutes, he removes his mask and urges Americans not to be afraid of COVID-19.
Don't let it dominate you. Don't be afraid of it. You're going to beat it. We have the best medical equipment. We have the best medicines, all developed recently.
The British government begins an investigation into why nearly 16,000 coronavirus cases went unreported last week. In France, the number of people in intensive care passes 1,400 for the first time since the end of May. Paris is placed on maximum alert. And thousands of jobs under threat as Cineworld confirms it is closing all its cinemas in the UK and the US until next year. International flights have resumed in Peru after nearly 7 months of restrictions introduced to try to curb the pandemic. The government has allowed flights of up to 4 hours to and from the capital, Lima, as part of a gradual reopening. Land borders are still closed. Ireland is reintroducing stricter coronavirus restrictions after a surge in infections. From midnight on Tuesday, people will be asked to stay in their county of residence. Organised indoor events will be cancelled. Restaurants and pubs will be barred from serving customers indoors. Employees encouraged to attend workplaces only if absolutely necessary. Religious services are going to be moved online. Crowds of protesters in Kyrgyzstan calling for last Sunday's elections to be annulled have broken into parliament in the capital, Bishkek. This after a day of clashes with police who at first dispersed the crowd with water cannon and tear gas. The demonstrators later poured back into the central square. Election results gave 2 pro-presidential parties a parliamentary majority, but opposition groups say there were massive violations. The cleanup goes on in France and Italy, where heavy rains have caused significant flash flooding and killed at least 7 people. The storm destroyed homes and washed away roads. Coastal areas on the French Riviera were pretty much devastated. Rescue workers have stepped up search efforts. There are fears up to 20 people are still missing. The President of the UK's highest court has said the lack of any ethnic minority judges among its 12 members is a situation that cannot be allowed to continue. In his first interview since he took up the post, Lord Reid told the BBC the situation should not persist to a point where it became shameful. The Supreme Court is the final court of appeal in the UK for civil and criminal cases.